Everybody, it's Candy77266 here, and I am doing a collection review of the Sonic Universe Comics. In this video, I'm just gonna go over the Sonic Universe comics that I have collected over the years. And to be honest, I really only collected Team Dark's arcs because they're my favorite team, and I felt like the committee who did the Sonic Universe did a really good job displaying and representing Team Dark, and so I just wanted to showcase, I guess, my Team Dark collection. I really should say Sonic Universe collection to you guys. Through each cover, I'm probably going to do a quick synopsis of what exactly happened in these comics, just for your own knowledge, and because these comics have been out for some time now. Like, when I say they were discontinued in 2016, if I recall. I'm gonna double check that, of course. But yeah, so without further ado, let's begin with issue number 1. So this is issue number 1, of course. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I can place these. Issue number 1, of course. And this art style kind of reminds me of Sonic X. I'm getting some Sonic X vibes from them, specifically about how they colored and blazed and inked, how they inked and colored and blazed, and as well as marine. Not so much Metal Sonic, but so much blaze and marine. So this is called the Shadow Saga, or Sega Saga. This is like the first issue of the Sonic Universe, and the Sonic Universe is kind of just a branch off of the main Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series. So they're both non-canon to the actual main series, but the Sonic Universe series dwells more into the supportive characters of the Sonic franchise, which is another reason why I collected these, because I like Sonic's friends just as much as I like Sonic himself. And then we go back to the iconic art style by Tracy Yardley. With this arc, this is kind of just in issue number 1, Shadow meets Blaze. He's lost in her dimension, and basically they find he helps her find or defend against Eggman, or no, Metal Sonic. There it is. Metal Sonic transports Shadow to Blaze's dimension. She helps him get back, and so he gets back, and he's on a mission with Rouge, and they meet, and he meets up with Sonic to let him know that him and Rouge are going to dismantle a base, and prior Eggman base that's similar to like the Eclipse cannon. Well, I should say it's similar. They did like a parallel of the Eclipse cannon, basically Sonic Adventure 2 in that issue. So it's a very nice read. And we got issue 3. This is where Gamma, E102 Gamma meets Omega, and then in this I guess timeline or canon or whatever, Gamma has a soul, and he gives that to Omega when he basically sacrifices himself, and Shadow like sees this, and he invites Omega to join the team. Boop. We got the Sonic Universe 4, and this one was just basically uniting Team Dark all together. Oh wow, I don't have a board for this one. I need to get a board. uniting Team Dark. They face off to this god panda named Feast or Feist, and I really need a backboard for this one. And he has a Chaos Emerald, and they're just being tested by him. They ultimately get it after their second try with Omega. Boop. It's a very cute read. They did a really good job synopsing everybody's character. And so, who's next in line? We have Treasure Team Tango. So basically, with this one, issue 1, Cream and Amy meet Blaze the cat, and she's looking for Soul Emerald in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. They meet up with Rouge. Rouge ends up betraying them, per usual. That's just Rouge for you. I mean, what were you expecting? And then brings in her guy pals, Shadow and Omega, to help search for the Soul Emerald, which you see here. You see it all here. And then they're just continuing searching for it. They meet up with the Babylon Rogues sooner or later. And this is actually a really cute cover. It's just like a bat to the bunny. This is issue number... Sorry, I need to specify these issues. So that was... The first arc was issue 1 to 4. This is issue 21 to 24. And you see everyone's versing up against each other. Shadow feels bad for trying to take the Soul Emerald. So he's like, wait, she helped me out, so I'll help her out and return the favor, which he does. I did end up skipping an arc, which is but it's not really a Team Dark arc. It's kind of just a 30-year arc, later arc. So it features Shadow in there, so that's why I picked it up. So you got part 1. I have to reread this arc. Honestly, you can see it has Julie Sue on there. Julie Sue, some people think and claim that she literally just the recolor of Knuckles, and honestly, I can see that. I can see that. I didn't really read too much of the actual Sonic the Hedgehog comic franchise, so I honestly didn't really get connected with, like, Sally, as some might have, or Julie Sue, so I wasn't sad to see them gone in the new IDW ones. And we got Sonic as the King. And we got Shadow being amazing. He's so cool. He doesn't even need to be. He's just cool, I don't think he even tries. He's just like, is who I is. And then we got Vector in the back. So yeah, I gotta reread this arc because honestly, I kind of forgot. But who's next in line? We have the amazing Chateau Fall. This cover has 2 variants. I have the Shadow variant. So the other one looks different. I want to check really quick to see if this one showcases the different variants of Shadow. Of the Shadow, of this issue. This is issue 59. For those who don't know, issue 59. I'm gonna check really quick. No, I don't think it does. No, it does not. Unfortunately, it does not. Yeah. I want to know who did this artwork because it looks. But I have to reread this. Might have still just been Tracy but I'm gonna reread this and find out who did exactly what. So in this arc, Shadow, well, Team Dark is informed by the president that there's a second black comet coming to Earth. This is all happening while their world is shattered due to Eggman, you know, messing everything up. And so they are on a mission to find out and destroy this black comet that's coming towards Earth. So, yep, Team Dark's like, yep, let's do it. I'm ready. Oh, that's the wrong book. This is the variant Ant-Shoot Alien Invasion variant. And so Shadow ends up going up ahead. We're just like, no, you're gonna get captured if you do. You're our only source of you're a guide. You are a guide for this comet, which makes a lot of sense. But he still scopes out and he gets captured. So yeah, we're just always right in these comics. It's like she just tells the future. But the Shadow ends up meeting, I think it's like Black Doom or Dark Doom, can't remember. And this Eclipse person who's supposed to be his like brother. And so they end up trying to mind control him. So in this one, they end up mind controlling Shadow, and now he's sent to go after Team Dark. See, this is like one thing I never understood. This is like I guess a gripe of me. If you're going to mind control somebody, why would they send them? Why would they send Shadow back to his friends? Like, wouldn't it have made, like, if anybody's going to undo his mind control, wouldn't you think it would be the people that he came with? Like, I never understood. I'm like, why did they just send him off to like go, I don't know, just do something else? Like, why would they send him back to Rouge and Omega? It just didn't make any sense. So they so Rouge, she able to get through to him, and they like reaffirm the camaraderie within the team, which is very cute moment. And so yeah, Shadow's like, I need to go kill this Eclipse. They need to all be destroyed. It's like, death to all who oppose me. And so he tells them that you go on without me, I'm gonna be back, I'm just gonna kill everybody basically. Eclipse is like, wait, what happened? He's under my mind control. And so yeah, Eclipse is now freaking out as Shadow destroys everything. And yeah, so he has forced to escape to Sonic's world since the bomb was going off. And yeah, Shadow makes it in time. It's a very cute moment. Who is next? So this is issue, again, those are all variant covers. I always get the variant covers. So this is issue number 67. Is this in order? Please tell me this order. Yep. This is the, what Sega is this? It doesn't tell me. Oh, Total Eclipse. This is Total Eclipse Sega. This is basically Team Dark going to Angel Island to basically destroy Eclipse. And Eclipse is adorable. Like I guess I can. He's been like raising some dark arms of his own, and he is adorable. Like he's like the best father ever, like in the Sonic universe. Best father, just saying. So this is the Pixel Carvent variant. I like this one. It's very nice. It's very adorable. And then we got 6 to 8. So Shadow and Knuckles don't like each other for whatever reason. It could just be a dominance thing. It usually is a dominance thing with men. And they go through with Rouge's plan as far as keeping Shadow at bay at the Master Emerald, while she and Omega go with Knuckles and be escorted on the island for Eclipse and figure out where he might have to land, because he landed on Angel Island at the end of the Shadow Fall arc when he was blowing up the comic. So then we have the Super Smash variant. This is where Eclipse is confronted with, not confronted, Shadow is confronted with Eclipse for the Master Emerald, and he gets into his head, and the Master Emerald is, I forget what happens here. But yes, I think Shadow is, Shadow confronts him. Eclipse tries to take the Master Emerald. Shadow's able to defeat him, but he's like, Eclipse is doing some psychological things in his head that gets him frustrated. When Knuckles and Rouge come back, Shadows is like, we need to, beep, look at this cover. Look at them. They look adorable. And looking so cute together. Look, you see the rusting? They did the rusting on the on his shoes. The man works hard. He's a hard-working man. And so it was very. So Shadow was like, hey, we need to move the Master Emerald from the Angel Island. Of course, Knuckles is like, no, you're on my island, and you're not going to just take whatever you feel like doing without even taking into consideration. To be fair, Shadow was being a jerk in this issue, but he was being messed with Eclipse, so, like, not saying his jerkness was justified, but there was a reason for why he was being extra hostile with Knuckles, and yeah. So they're like, we need to move the Master Emerald, and yep, they end up wow, a lot actually had happened in that arc. They end up fighting in, yeah. And then we were just like, yo, we're gonna stay here until Shadow and Knuckles stop fighting. And by that time, Eclipse came back with the Dark Arms, and they basically slaughtered them. Like, the Eclipse kind of just like came in with the big guns, and then like Rouge was like, got a broken arm. Omega got his, like, literally his, like, his body was like ripped out of him. And then Shadow and Knuckles kind of like, after she screams at them, she's like, hey, Eclipse is taking everything. And so they team up and help fight Eclipse. But Knuckles ends up shattering the Master Emerald. So, and we got the Sonic Universe Knuckles issue. This is issue 87. Boop, 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 boop. And basically, with the help of Amy and Team Doc, they decide to relocate Eclipse again and the Master Emerald shards. But these cover arts are amazing. They went the classic route. I must say, they did the best. That was the best route. You got Knuckles Chaotic. They had a cute Amy and Knuckles moment. Like, I really think the comics were trying to ship Knuckles and Amy together. Cause I'm like, the way he's thinking about her, man, it's not. I know it's all friendly. I'm just teasing, but I'm just like, I don't know. Some of this doesn't seem like just a bit of thinking. So yeah, they, at the end of that arc, they end up basically gathering the Master Emerald and beating up some wizard guy and reselling the Master Emerald back to Asia Island before the world was put back together. But my last comic book, Team Sonic Racing, Everybody supersonic racing. So yeah, be the last of it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video and have a good one.